Dillian Whyte's a bitch. When I see you, you've got to fight me anyway.
What would you do if he told you to shut up? I'd knock him out. I'll give him the real one bang and knock him out.
He's gonna play with him like a cat would play with a ball of wool, embarrass him and stop him. And if people don't believe what I'm saying, I'll take all bets. They all fancy him. I'm not going to mention their names. All them top jockeys will think they're clever.
I said, I don't think that he's an out-and-out puncher. I don't think that Tyson Fury is a big heavyweight puncher. And if you know anything about heavyweight boxing, he's not. If you list the top 5, 6 guys in the division, he's not up there in terms of his power. He's not. He's never. You look at his resume, whether it's Hammer, whether it's Chisora, whether it's Klitschko, whether it's Schwartz. Schwartz's fight was never a Warlin. Even against Seferi and Pianetta, he's never been an explosive puncher. I see that fight going late. I don't see Tyson Fury winning that fight early by stoppage. And if it goes late, I favour Dillian Whyte because he's going to dog him all night and he's going to trade up left hooks. And I think he's got a great fight, in my opinion.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me.
Let's go!
Hello everyone, how you all doing today? Welcome to LateBrad TV, and thank you so much for being here. So today's video we will be taking a closer look on the Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury's fight. Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury are fighting this coming April 23rd at Wembley Stadium for the WBC belt. Dillian Whyte will be coming to the fight with a record of 28 wins and 2 losses, while Tyson Fury will be heading to the fight with 31 wins and 1 draw. The odd checkers is giving Dillian Whyte the upper edge to upset Tyson Fury with a 50.3% chance of winning. This will lead to a potential fight with Anthony Joshua or Usyk, which will be coming up sometime this year for the WBA, IBF, WBO, IBO title in order to unify the belt. Tyson criticized Dillian for not showing up during the press conference.
It's one rule for one rule for the other. At the end of the day, Tyson Fury didn't turn up to Vladimir Klitschko press conference. Dillian Whyte didn't turn up to Tyson Fury press conference. Let's hope everything gets resolved and let's hope they get in the ring.
Sadly, no Dillian Whyte. We're all very disappointed about that.
He's getting the biggest payday of his life. I'm not very good at maths, but how many 250 grams can we fit in 8 million? Can anyone tell me that?
32.
32 times his biggest payday. So, unfortunate that. 32 times his biggest payday. He should be here today kissing my feet and washing my feet. Because I'm giving him 32 times his biggest payday that he'll ever get in his life. His only payday that he'll ever get in his life. So, I don't know about unfortunate. He's very lucky that he's in my era. He's very lucky to be receiving this amount of money. The man's the only thing he's ever won is a British title for him.
Correct.
Only thing. And he's been banging on how we're all scared of him. But I'll give him a new name anyway. He's called Dillian Whyte Knickers. It's not Dillian Whyte. It's Dillian Whyte Knickers.
Anthony Joshua, who defeated Dillian Whyte, already made his prediction on the Tyson Fury's fight. He's saying that Dillian Whyte will take the victory.
For a title, you can have a little hiccup along the way. This is his first time fighting for the title. I'm rooting for Dillian, even though I hate him. And I want to smash him one of these days. Go on, Dillian. I'm rooting all the way.
Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte will be a tremendous fight to watch, and it will be the biggest fight since Lewis versus Bruno back in 1993. Lewis retained his WBC belt that year. Fast forward to 9 years later, Tyson Fury will be going into the fight with Dillian undefeated with a record of 31 wins and 1 draw. His last 2 fights was against Deontay Wilder, which ended up in a KO and a TKO respectively.
Well, it was just being able to watch that fight live. Yeah. And to catch it live, because it was so good. It was so crazy. It was so action-filled. I mean, it was fucking amazing. From Tyson Fury knocking Wilder down early to Wilder looking like he was done right his right hand. Boom! Oh, yeah. He had Tyson Fury on career street. Look at how that career street. Look at how that's what they call it. Because you don't know what's going on. It's odd. It's a word for odd. It's an old saying. It's nothing to do with gay folks. Look at this. Boom. Look at this punch. Look at the fat. Watch this fat ripple. Oh, wow. Look at that ripple. Crazy. All the way down. So that's how hard Deontay Wilder punches. Let me see that again. Because there's maybe 1 or 2 other humans that have ever lived that can punch as hard as this guy. This is, without a doubt, one of the hardest punches of all time. So he smashes Tyson Fury while he's getting his ass kicked. Smashes him with his right hand in the 4th round. Look at that fat roll down. Look at that fat. Look at it roll down. I mean, that's the shock waves that ripple through his head. Most human beings right there are going out. Most human beings. And then he hits him again and clubs him to the ground there. Hit him behind the ear. He's a murderous puncher. But the level of skill was so evident. The difference is Tyson Fury is a masterful boxer. I mean, he's masterful. The shit that he did was amazing. And his strategy was amazing. Just stay glued to Deontay, wear on him, hang on him, make him work, and just drag him deeper and deeper and deeper into these fucking horrible waters filled with crocodiles.
In 2015, Fury fought Klitschko for the IBF WBO IBO ring heavyweight title, which he defeated Klitschko in an unanimous decision. Fury fell from grace into grace of depression, attempted suicide, drug abuse, and he gained a tremendous amount of weight during that process.
When you fell into that depression, how dark was it? A number of years where I did not want to live on a daily basis. I said to God, why have you let me wake up this morning? Why didn't I die in my sleep? And I had no real reason. There were years and years and years of depression and anxiety.
After 3 years off from boxing, his fight against Alexander Poventkin was his comeback fight, which went to Tyson Fury's way in the 4th round. Fury was a much bigger fighter and he was aggressive during the entire fight. Poventkin took so much punishment that his corner man has to stop the fight due to excessive damages.
And I think it's all over. It is. He's been pulled out by his corner. Poventkin has had enough. The fight is all over. He's been retired, continued, and this is the moment. They're asking him, and he's saying, "No, I don't want any more." And the referee, Phil Edwards, has a look and says, "Nope, it's all over."
His second comeback fight was against Francesco Pianetto. This was a 10-round fight which went all the way, which Fury played the fight well, outboxing Francesco and taking the victory by decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Steve Gray, scores the contest 100-90 in favor of your winner, and still undefeated, Tyson Fury!
And in 2018, he fought Deontay Wilder for the first time for the WBC heavyweight belt, which was a controversial. On one side, people thought Wilder won the fight. On the other side, people thought Fury won the fight. But Fury most definitely outboxed Wilder in all aspects of the fight. But Wilder dropped Fury twice during the entire fight. One was in the 9th round.
He just rolled it a bit tighter, but it still lands here from Wilder. Good left hook as well from Wilder.
And the other one was in the 12th round.
A terrific right hand.
But during the 2nd and 3rd fight against Wilder, Fury showed that he's a better boxer and he also presents a knockout power. The 2nd fight against Wilder ended up in the technical knockout in the 7th round, and the 3rd fight ended up in the KO in the 11th round.
Oh, what a punch! That one landed. Fury's just hurt him again with an uppercut. It could be all over now.
Which made him retain his WBC and ring heavyweight title. Dillian Whyte is a WBC interim heavyweight champion. He is definitely Tyson Fury's friend back in the days, and they spar each other. Dillian Whyte claimed he dropped Tyson Fury during the sparring, but there wasn't any clip that links to that claim. But we know that they sparred, but we don't know how the fight went, who dropped each other. But Dillian Whyte is claiming that he dropped Tyson Fury.
Passing out, boys. Some days I outboxing here and there, but I've definitely laid him out before. Definitely put him on his
Back in 2015, Dillian Whyte fought Anthony Joshua for the WBC National Commonwealth. This was the fight Dillian Whyte was supposed to get the victory because he knew AJ well. Anthony Joshua outboxed Dillian Whyte in all aspects of the fight, but in the 2nd round, Dillian Whyte hurt Anthony Joshua with a great left hook. In the end, AJ AJ took the victory in the 7th round by a knockout. His fight against AJ was an eye-opener in the heavyweight because AJ gave Dillian his first loss as a professional boxer. After the AJ's fight, he went on picking up victories against top heavyweight contenders like Derek Chisora, which he defeated twice. One was a decision and the second one was a KO in the 11th round. Dillian Whyte was more technical during the second fight. He wasn't that aggressive. He was just countering well, taking one punch and giving away two. He picked up pace as the round goes deeper while Chisora gets more tired. I think this might be linked because Chisora is 5 years older than Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte against Joseph Parker was a 12th round fight, which ended up in unanimous decision in favor of Dillian Whyte. This was a controversial fight. People thought Joseph Parker got the victory, and a lot of people thought Dillian Whyte got the victory, but this fight was a very close one. There was a total of 3 knockdowns during the entire fight. Dillian Whyte got 2 knockdowns out of 3, while Joseph Parker got 1. After Joseph Parker's fight, Dillian Whyte went on winning 3 fights in a row against Derek Chisora, Oscar Rivas, Marcus Wash. Dillian Whyte picked up his second loss against Alexander Poventkin, which was a technical knockout in the 5th round. Dillian Whyte was doing so well during the Alexander's fight, and he knocked down Alexander twice during the 4th round until he got caught with a beautiful left hook in the 5th round.
They were the top of Whyte, but take nothing away.
Both fighters are confident they will get the victory coming April 23rd. Tyson Fury is looking forward to retain his WBC belt, while Dillian Whyte, the WBC interim heavyweight, is looking forward to taking the belt away from Tyson Fury. It will be a tremendous fight to watch, and I can't wait to see the showdown. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Libra TV, and thank you, and I'll see you later. Thanks.